Okay, it's September 11th, 2021, the 20th anniversary of the great, terrible, fateful day of the attacks on America by the terrorists. And today I want to talk a little bit about this piece of garbage here. Former President George W.Bush and some comments he had to make. Okay, let's look at the headlines here. George Bush surprises nation on 20th anniversary of attacks, likens Islamist perpetrators to some Americans. I wonder who those Americans are. It says here, okay, let me read it for you. Former President George W. Bush seemed to imply during his remarks commemorating the anniversary of September 11, 2001 terror attack that the same elements which took down the Twin Towers were also responsible for the January 6th Capitol incursion. Oh, by the way, in case you haven't been here before, this is the American Update. I'm your host, Edgar Montoya. Thank you for joining me. While not referring to January 6th directly, his comments appeared to be directed at the event. We have seen growing evidence that the dangers of this country can come not only across borders, but from violence that gathers within. There's little cultural overlap between violent extremists abroad and violent extremists at home. But in their disdainful pluralism and in their disregard for human life, in their determination to defile national symbols, they are the children of the same foul spirit, and it is our continuing duty to confront them. Defile national symbol. I guess they were talking about the Capitol building. Okay. This piece of garbage, George W. Bush, all of 2020, when the country was up in flames. Businesses, courthouses being set on fire, people being attacked, including some police officers. Okay, don't start with me on the police brutality or whatever, okay? Good police officers being attacked too. A couple of people were murdered by Antifa. BLM was doing their damage. Okay, statues were being toppled while the children were all throwing their tantrums. The left, the mainstream media, and certain rhinos on the right, like George W. Bush, said nothing. So who was defending the fort? Who was speaking out? And they should have spoken out against everything that happened, all the atrocities and the violence that took place, the craziness of last year. It was President Trump and a few solid Republicans. Okay, George W. Bush said nothing. Said nothing. He could have spoken out. He's gutless, as far as I'm concerned. He's a piece of garbage. I'm sorry I voted for him twice. I regret he was president. He did the right thing after 9/11. He went into, I don't know, well, okay. He got rid of Afghanistan. Got out of Afghanistan. We went in, we got Al-Qaeda out temporarily. But the war and then the war with Iraq, that was a waste of time. That proved nothing. Afghanistan, in the end, we lost it all. We saw the disaster that turned out to be. So Bush, what did he do? What's he worth now? To think, I put so much value in the man. We did. We put so much value. We believed. I voted for him twice. It was a brutal mistake. We would have been worse with Gore. We were no much better in the end with Trump, with Bush. Okay. So I think it's disgusting to hear him speak. He's a rhino, a piece of garbage. The Bushes, his father may rest in peace, but this SOB, may his mother rest in peace. But no, we deserved better than him. I think I just want him to shut up. George W. Bush, I would tell him to shut up and go back to the museum. Bye. Thanks for watching. Just had to get that off my chest.